What's up, everyone? It's Willette with Urbex and Coasters, and I am trying to get into the Sunken City here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try my best to get the best views of it. Here's an abandoned convenience store. Just so happens to be right next to it. Look at that sign. That old neon sign. Let's see what we can see over the fence. Looks like it would have had some sort of order window there. But this street that we are walking, as you can see, just comes up to a total fence here. And I'm gonna try to get views of it from the other side. I'm gonna try to get entry like from a beach where I don't have to go past a fence like this. But you can see the path the road would have taken. You can see some old concrete over there that would have been the foundation of a house. Like, I mean, I really want to get in there and see what all I can find. You can see this was like the Centralia Graffiti Highway at one point. If you look in there. You know, here's what I don't get about areas like this. You can have ritzy folks that have houses like that, cars like that. And we still got abandoned suitcases with stray cats living in them. How you doing, kitty? So I'll give you a view of the Sunken City from here. You can see it pretty well, actually. You can see this is the foundation of a house. I did see that someone got in there, so there is hope yet that we'll go in. It's just, you know, you know what? Fuck it. You only live once. We're inside the Sunken City. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. I saw you guys were exploring in here and I was like, they clearly don't enforce it that much. So, yeah, we get, wow, look at this. So let's start by taking a look at this foundation. I'm glad that I decided to take this risk. Like, I mean, I didn't climb any fences, as you saw. So this is clearly an old building here. I'm glad that I saw people in here because that gave me the courage to come in. Because I mean, being that I'm trans, I might have to take asylum in Canada in a couple months. Right. But so I can't afford to be getting in trouble with the law. But
are you vlogging right now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna go down. It's going to be my second time essentially backpacking with a purse. Well, actually, let's take a look at that street collapse before I head down there and look at the awesomeness. So, as you can see, there's total street collapse here, and we can see where the street went over there. We're going to go take a look at it. Be back with you after I go take a look at that. So I am on the other side. Got these chunks of road. Fuck the Dodgers. Let's go Oakland. We are Oaklanders. Wow. Look at this. This is incredible. And look over here. So, got the Jersey barrier from the street here. You can see when you've got a tree growing right through the street. But you can see how big those barriers are on the street, on the streets with this one here. This is incredible. It's like this city still has life in it. Still has residents with these squirrels. This is amazing. And this here, if I had to guess, is some sort of floor tile. Like, look at these. You can see, like, this is a patio of some kind. This place is awesome. Little bird watching. Look down here. We've got some old infrastructure from the pipes. Here, let's take a look at that. Got the pipes that would have been below the street right there. And oh wow. I don't know, potentially streetcar lines, and they would have had rails in the streets from way back in the day before this city sank. That's what I make of this, is it's just an old streetcar line. This place is awesome. Got an old bike tire there. Actually, I don't think that was a streetcar line, because that, my friend, is a railroad tie. This was a street built on an old railroad. That's what I think those rails are, that with all the car culture that I complain about that is down here, they literally built this street on top of a railroad. Now I'm gonna get a selfie on top of that thing. I mean, I was able to get up on this thing, but my arm muscles are gone. Like, something to know that happens if you take estrogen. That will happen to your arm muscles. They go away. So, yeah, like, it was tough for me to get up here. It took me a couple tries to figure out how to strategize. Like, yeah. But while we're up here, it's quite a view of everything, isn't it? It's quite a view. We've got a foundation for a street light here. That's what I think that is, because look, we've got the edge of the street here. Then we've got that foundation right there. And over there, we see the border. So we have walked through the Sunken City. It's really amazing. It's a lot more than what it looks like on a Google Maps thing. The terrain here, like, I mean, it's the terrain that makes it beautiful, not just abandoned street stuff. Like, this is, like, I mean, there aren't really any remnants of the houses within the area that's the most spectacular. It's all just, hey, this is really beautiful terrain and get an awesome view of the Pacific Ocean. So, I mean, I'm happy I came here for that. And then here at Sunken City, if you're brave enough to go down that, which it's even steeper than what we started at, then looks like you'll have some good tide pooling down there. So like, I mean, if you want to do that, I highly recommend it, because like, if you're brave enough to go down that, which for context, that is straight, that's the angle that's at, so you can see how steep it is. But like, I mean, these rock formations are just incredible, and cool to have the old streets in there as well. Correction, this is not like patio tiles. This is the sidewalk. Wonder how many times it's actually served that purpose since it fell down here. It's quite a view. Would not want to fall down that. Good rule of thumb. Use your hands to balance here. You'll need it. That is cool, actually. So, looks like we found a path that's shallow enough to go down and look for tide pools. Let's go. So I have made it down to the beach. You can see that big wall of rocks behind me. And, well, yeah, I've made it down here. Let's see if we can see anything down here. So, right here, we have some sea snails. As you can see here. We don't have much more in terms of animals. I didn't see any anemones or oysters or sea stars or anything like that. But, you know, we've got some cool rocks that we're scrambling on. Ooh, what's this? This shell is cool. Wow. I actually just found this. Got a crab down here. That. And after having gotten out, we're back here. really glad I made the trek down there, because I was unsure about it at first, but then I saw there were people in here, so, you know, it was worth it. And we've got this tree these trees here that are remnants of the town. I think I might see some stuff over there. Whoa. According to some guys I talked to, there was a Japanese internment camp here, which the ethics of that just terrible. But wonder if this is if those things are edible. But yeah, we got something here. Got more of the tracks, and like if this was a port, I can understand why the tracks would be here as well as the road. But yeah, pretty cool. So the park where you park to explore Sunken City, it's got a lighthouse, and apparently this lighthouse is celebrating 150 years of service. So that's pretty cool. It would have been around before the Sunken City sank, because it was in the 1920s that Sunken City sank, and well, that was less than 150 years ago, so this thing would have been around at the same time as the Sunken City.